podcast of all time.
So you guys want to talk about that? Introducing your hosts, Isaiah
and Micah, bringing you a special guest every episode. We are the HatTrick Sports Podcast.
All right. So you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. So just make sure you're talking to the mic a little bit.
Will do.
But today's special guest is Jason. So you want to kind of explain who you are?
Again, like you said, my name is Jason. Really just been close friends with your dad for quite some time. We met working at the hospital around 2009, and we just talk about sports a lot. Started a fantasy football league around that time, and that's about it.
Yeah, so obviously a Cowboys fan. Who do you like for baseball? And I heard you were an NHL fan.
I'm a big Red Sox fan, and I'm a Devils fan, so I'm sure. Yeah.
All right. So let's just get straight into it. What do you guys want to talk about first?
Let's go into MLB. A lot of stuff happened in the MLB.
Gotta like baseball.
So the last time, our last episode, we talked about Shohei's trade, and I was astonished because I was less than 24 hours after the news was announced. A lot has happened since then, including multiple signings, a lot of stuff, behind-the-scenes stuff about Shohei, other trades to, I think, the Dodgers and obviously Royals and Giants and everything. Jason, what are your thoughts on these free agencies?
I think the big sign, other than Shohei to the Dodgers, Glasnow from Tampa leaves a big hole in Tampa's rotation. But I think that was a good sign, especially with Kershaw. Who knows when he's going to come back, or if he's going to come back.
Yeah, Kershaw is currently a free agent. He does not have a job right now.
No.
I'm sure they'll have talks with the Dodgers. I'm sure they're talking like now. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he comes back, or he said that there's a possibility that he goes to the Rangers, or he just hangs him up.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope his career doesn't go out with that last outing. I don't know if you remember in that DS game, he had a 1.62 ERA, and I think it was an inning. But yeah, I hope he doesn't go out like that.
Pretty poor showing for somebody his stature.
A first ballot Hall of Famer doesn't want to go out. I mean, the outlier of his career. But Shohei Ohtani had his press conference, and if you follow us on TikTok or anything, you saw that we went live to kind of react to the press conference. As they were doing that press conference, people in the front office were finalizing a deal with Glasnow and Margot. So, Mike, I'm going to let you talk about this a little bit, then I'm going to talk. But what are your thoughts on all these Dodger signings all of a sudden?
I mean, I think the Dodgers have a lot of money to spend, and they can get whoever they want, and they know their rotation's beat up because of injuries. I mean, they got a lot of guys, but they're all out for a while. So getting Glasnow helps, but I think now that you have Glasnow, you're not going to get Yamamoto.
Okay, so here's the thing, and Jason, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Does Shohei bring a lot more to the table and a high likelihood of Yamamoto going to the Dodgers because he's with the Dodgers?
I really don't think so. I think I just saw last night that the Giants and the Sox both offered $300 million to Yamamoto late last night.
Yep.
So I'm hoping that, being a Sox fan, I'm kind of hoping that he goes there to be a big ace on the hill for them. Because Sale, who knows what he's going to be up to. But I think Shohei's not going to pitch this year, mostly, DH. So I think that they're going to rely mostly on Glass, not knowing what Kershaw's going to do.
They were saying that as of September, the doctors should be able to clear him to play left field, Shohei.
I don't know why you'd want to put him in left field.
I don't know, in case somebody gets hurt or you want him to stay warm. You don't want him to come up to the field once every 3 innings and then... I don't know. You paid $700 million.
That's what he does 4 out of 5 games.
Yeah. But and then another topic I wanted to bring up was last episode. Micah was talking about there should be a salary cap
Yeah, I remember. I heard that, and I actually, I couldn't agree more.
Okay, really?
I think that baseball needs a salary cap because it's just an absurd amount of money. Even though they deferred it, but I mean, Dodgers are going to be paying Shohei for 3 generations, if you ask me.
So this is where it gets interesting because I think the exact opposite. I think there should be a spending minimum. I think that whatever profit each team makes is a certain percent with. Obviously, I don't know all the finance. Whether it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% should all be towards a player, no matter what. So then it's more competitive league, and and Shohei. I want to bring up this too. There's 2 reasons. So Shohei claims that he deferred most of the money so it wouldn't really interfere with any trades or free agencies so that they can win because Shohei is really wanting to win. I'm sure you guys have heard about that Kobe Bryant video. No. But another thing is they're in California, and without getting political, California does have a high tax percentage. So I wasn't sure if that was a reason, but what Shohei says is that it's to make the team better and not have all the money go towards him. But in 2034, the Dodgers might be in trouble.
I think you will be because you're not going to be as good as you are now because Mookie's going to be old, Freddie's going to be old, Will Smith's probably going to be old.
They're not going to be on the team.
Exactly. So now you're going to have, you better draft good.
A new generation. 12-year-olds, people that are 12 now, when he retires, are going to be the new Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah. No, but not as good as him, but same age.
Yeah, I mean, like the same age and the same level.
Well, not same age, but.
You know what I mean, like at the major league level.
Yeah.
So, glass off to the Dodgers. Max Scherzer out until June or July. Pulling a Kershaw here. What surgery did he have? Was it?
He had back surgery.
Yeah. So that's disappointing. Again, 2 first ballot Hall of Famers. Max Scherzer just got signed too, so it's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. He didn't play that well in the postseason, but
I think the Rangers are going to be okay without. I mean, you got DeGrom, Valdi.
They'll be fine.
I think
they just got Hale from Twins.
Yeah,
Rangers are very comparable to the Bills in football. I think.
Yeah, you could. See
you think they're winning the World Series next year?
I still think that we'll move on to this topic later, but I still think the Bills will win the World Series or Super Bowl either next year. Hunter Renfroe, you're a Red Sox fan, Jason. Yeah. Hunter Renfroe to Royals. It's like his 7th team in the last 6 years or something. What were your thoughts on his time with the Red Sox?
I think he did well. He bolstered outfield, and I think he did really well.
Yep. And then Tigers signed Jack Flaherty.
Yeah. They needed someone like that, and they finally got someone.
So with this Glasnow Margot trade, do you think that the Dodgers use Margot as like a trading prospect in a way?
What would you trade for him?
Well, I don't know. Maybe
who wants Margot?
Well, that's what I'm curious what the Dodgers were thinking. Like, why do we want Margot? And
play outfield maybe? Put him in left field?
Either outfield or, again, you haven't played the first half of the season and maybe he does really well, but we don't need him because we have everybody and we trade him for a pitcher. Because the only thing, I know this is turning into a Dodgers podcast, which is not what I want, but the only thing that the Dodgers are missing to win a World Series is a little bit of pitching and a new manager.
Okay, well, what pitcher could you trade for Margot?
I mean, again, it could be...
I'll be the other team. You be the Dodgers. You offer me Margot for a pitcher. I'll say yes or no.
Well, again, this is halfway through the season, so seeing who does what, I don't know. It's just a thought. What else do we have on baseball? Dodgers power ranked number 3.
Yeah, Dodgers with Shohei, we're number 3, according to Matt Snyder, with the Braves and the Astros above them.
Astros, I don't think. Braves are contenders just because they have Acuna and he just had that 40-70 season.
Astros, I understand, but I don't think.
Well, I don't know what they've done. What have they done in the offseason?
They have not done anything, but Altuve will be healthy this full season. Jordan will be healthy this full season. With Kyle Tucker having the season that he had last year, almost getting second in MVP voting, that's going to be a strong team. No, I think we still have JV. We got Framber. We got Akidi coming back. We got Luis Garcia coming back. We got a bunch of guys coming back.
I was looking at that list. I think the Yankees are kind of a stretch. They jumped like 8 spots.
Yeah, they're number 4. The Yankees are number 4 for getting Juan Soto.
Yeah, they still have pretty poor pitching.
Yeah,
and their defense was still the same. So I mean, they just got Soto. So
and the D-backs go down to 10.
Yeah, the O's I think got kind of
Yeah, up to 6.
no love there. So, being an AL East,
The best two
fan,
teams last season are 8 and 10.
Yeah.
Like, how are you not going to put them in the top 5, or at least one of them? Like, you don't think either of them can beat the Phillies, the Rays?
I don't know. I think the Rangers kind of got kind of down. I mean, you just were defending World Series champs. You should be up a little bit further.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see with the Diamondbacks, because I don't think the Diamondbacks were as good as they turned out to be. And I know that doesn't make any sense, but
I mean, one team has to be the Cinderella, and I think the
Yeah.
D-backs were that team.
Well,
last
both
year.
teams kind of were the same.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know. The Rangers, they beat a really good Astros team, I think.
Yeah.
So
Still hated Elvis.
Miguel Cabrera is unretiring, but in a different league, in the Venezuelan Baseball League.
He's going to play one season in Venezuela for baseball.
I mean, again, it's like
but how much is he gonna play?
It's like Ichiro,
Is
you know?
Is it just kind of
I
like
think
another farewell tour for?
I think it's like after MLB players play in America, like they'll join their local softball team or something
Yeah.
like.
Well, Ichiro's playing in
Yeah,
the
I was
league at
gonna
like
say.
50.
Yeah,
So-
But
that's
how
all-
much is he? Is he like just going out there waving his little hat? And,
I don't know.
makes a massive throw. From,
I'm too busy watching
right field.
electric scooter racing
There you go.
to pay attention to what Ichiro's doing.
All right, so, what else in MLB? Anything?
Michael Wacha also to the Royals.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't he also? Was he a Red Sox at one
He
point?
was. He was a Red Sox last year.
Yeah.
I think this is a good move for. It brings him back to the Midwest because he played for the Cardinals for a while.
Yep.
So I think this is a good move for them for that Royals team.
You would think the Royals would be like a good team trying to get more players and get like to the top of the top, but no, they're one of the worst teams in the MLB.
Yeah.
I'm kind of confused with them.
They took a huge downward turn since
Yeah.
their World Series win.
So overall, where do you think Yamamoto's going to go at the end of this offseason, or in the next week? I think it'll be announced within this week.
I think it's going to come down before Christmas.
Yeah, I think
but-
he only has like a certain amount of days until he's off the whatever it's called.
I think he's a Met.
Okay.
I think he's gonna be a Met.
Yeah.
It's not a bad move.
That's who I've thought until the last literally 2 or 3 days. We're filming this on the 17th. I've always thought the Mets until, again, Shohei. I mean, I'm not trying to be super biased, but Shohei's really trying to win and get all the players to.
What has he talked with Koda? What has he talked with Yamamoto? Like,
Well,
how much has he talked with him?
So I think they've talked a lot. Obviously, Yamamoto's went to.
But nothing has came out about them talking or anything.
Well, again, because I think Dave Roberts has decided.
Well, Dave Roberts isn't going to talk about it. Some reporter would release that they're talking with each other, and no one's done that yet.
How's the reporter gonna know?
I don't know. They find out a bunch of things.
I've started to believe less and less of what reporters think.
That's just Dodgers Nation.
Just because of that Shohei stuff, I've lost trust in some reporters. So I don't know.
I think with Lee going to the Giants, may push the Giants out of the Yamamoto.
Push him
Yeah.
out.
Push him out. I think.
Yeah, 'cause that's a lot of money.
that
I mean,
is-
I know
that's
he
a
won
lot of money.
MVP like 3 straight seasons or something like that.
Yeah.
He was amazing. He never batted under the 300 in Korea.
Do you
Yeah, he had 340 last year.
Yeah.
So the Giants came out and said that they offered Shohei the same contract that the Dodgers did. They said identical to exact. And obviously he chose the Dodgers. And everybody seems to be mad about that. But if you
don't win, you go to the Dodgers.
yeah, exactly. What's your end goal? Like to get paid the exact same, either to get paid to lose or get paid to win. Like obviously you're gonna want to get paid to
Yeah.
win. So I think the Dodgers Giants rivalry just spiked up a little bit. Again, I think Dodgers will always be more superior.
I think the Dodgers have a big showing overseas too. So I think
Yeah. Yeah, Giants are only international, or not international, but within the country.
Yeah.
What is that called?
Foreign.
No, I'm not good with geography.
It's all right. We'll get a globe out here in a minute.
Yeah.
Spin it around and look at it.
But yeah, I'm just interested to see where Yamamoto goes. I think, again, a 1.44 ERA in any league, whether it's Little League, MLB, KBO, any Asian league, like whatever.
I mean, Trevor Bauer isn't even doing that good.
Yeah, Trevor, a former
threw
Cy
like
Young.
What, 4? He had like a 4 point
Something
something.
like that. I didn't see what it was, but
I mean, I don't think he
It
will,
was
but I'm
something
interested to
absurd.
see if Bauer will ever come back to the MLB. It sounds like he wants to, which surprises me, but we'll see. Do you have any more notes on this topic?
Not in baseball.
Nope. All right, so this is not my game, but he introduced me to this game, and I feel like this would do good on TikTok. We're going to play a game,
All right.
and you each are going to say a number 1 through 9, but you can't repeat the number. And I'm just going to tell you who wins or who doesn't, and you guys are going to try to figure out how you win. You guys are going to play 1 round each. You guys are going to be playing against each other, or so 2 rounds total.
Do we tell you the number out loud?
Yeah. You tell
Okay.
me the number, and I'll tell you who wins. And in the comment section, comment if you think you know what the pattern is or how you win the game. So whoever wants to, Micah, you can go first for the first game, and then Jason the second game. So Micah,
I'll go 4.
all right. Jason,
6.
all right. Micah,
1.
all right. Jason,
9.
all right. Micah,
3.
okay. Jason,
5.
okay. Wait, I'm gonna write this down because it's kind of confusing when you're not playing. All right. So Mike, you had 1, 4.
And 3, I think.
No,
Yeah.
no,
No, I-
you had 1, 4, and 3.
Yeah.
And then Jason, you had
6, 5, and 9.
6, 5, and 9. All right, so Micah.
I'll take 8.
All right, Jason.
I'll go 2.
All right, Micah.
7. Is that still available?
You won.
I did.
So Micah won. All right, Micah won the first game.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna play again.
Okay.
Jason, you can go first.
All right. I'll start with 3.
All right.
I'll go 4.
All right, Jason.
9.
All right, Micah.
6.
1.
right.
Is 1 still available?
Yep, one's available.
1. Okay.
All right, Micah.
Is 5 available?
Yep, Micah won.
What?
Micah won.
Oh my god.
I think
So-
I know what it is.
All right.
It's home cooking here. Is what it is.
Comment below if you think you know what the game is. I couldn't figure it out. Micah, this is.
Wait, so then how do you know who wins if you don't know how?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You said you haven't figured out how
Oh no,
someone wins.
when I was first told
Oh.
it, I couldn't figure it out, but now I do. And
Is it the number of the position with the best odds to win MVP?
nope,
I pick 4 because of Dak every time.
That's right.
nope. All right, so you guys think about that. We'll play that probably off
that's a
camera.
good-
Comment below if you think you figured out how.
Off camera, can you tell us
Yeah,
how?
I gotta
Because
know
it's
how
gonna
this is
bother
done.
me.
Yeah. So
Please.
I just thought that would be a good game to play here. All right, let's move on to. I think NBA has a good story.
Oh, NBA has a lot of good stories.
Draymond Green, no legal charges, but in
Surprisingly,
some serious trouble for fighting.
suspended indefinitely.
So he has to what I forget the exact wording. He has to pretty much do some stuff with the league and teams before he can come back. If he comes back
For like the 5th time.
for like the 5th time, he was suspended indefinitely, and I think he deserves it. I mean,
I think he should be out of the league.
He should be.
Like,
It's
you
not-
can't.
It's not 1980 anymore.
Yeah, you can't punch people. You
throw
can't kick
around.
people. You can't slap them
so there are class because this has happened before.
multiple times.
This has happened before, and people in the comment section say, "Let him play. It's a sport. Let him have fun. Let him fight it out."
But
He-
that
there's-
sport is MMA. Not,
There is some class to certain sports. You know what I mean? Like baseball players, they're always wearing like. No, I'm not saying it's nice clothes, but pants, a button-up jersey, like.
Yeah. Zay, you probably don't know who this is, but he's the Zaza Pachulia after Zaza Pachulia.
No idea who that is.
Yeah.
Probably should have studied.
He's
him.
the guy that made Kawhi get injured in the playoffs so that he could win, like multiple times.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, again, if you're punching people on purpose, starting fights, like I understand there's a flopping aspect of the game, and again, I
Getting
don't,
slapped and falling is not is not flopping.
yeah, and again, I don't agree with flopping 100% like how LeBron's been doing it, but
Well, LeBron's doing it because if he doesn't get a call.
I understand that, but again, you can't start punching people in a basketball game. That's just not a good look for Adam Silver, the Warriors, and again, the Warriors are on their downhill.
Yeah, they're not even the play-in right now.
So
And now losing Draymond, that's not going to be good.
check out our Instagram. We made a graphic of a mugshot of Draymond Green. So check out our Instagram. Make sure you follow that.
And I think that he's probably better for that team not being on it than he is for
Yeah.
it. I mean,
Again, there's locker room guys, and he's the exact opposite. He's counter doing that.
bad press is. I mean, I know bad press is still press, but you don't want that kind of press.
No.
I think it was so funny how Nurkic post game he said, "I'm just glad I didn't get choked out."
Yeah. So again, wrong sport. Maybe he could get signed in the MMA. UFC 296 just happened last night. I mean, maybe he has a chance there.
I mean, Dana can give him a call. I mean,
Exactly.
he's got a pretty good back haymaker.
Joe Rogan, we got a guy for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, not the place, not the time. Again, one time it was on accident, 2 times, 3 times it's on purpose, 5 times suspended
It's been
indefinitely.
like 10 times
Yeah.
in his career.
I'm pretty sure though, if he was on that early '80s Pistons team, he still wouldn't have.
No.
Wouldn't have been the
Different
top
time, different time.
Actually, the Pistons, I think it was GM or someone on the team at the time, blames himself for Draymond being like that. Because Draymond, as a kid, was always in that locker room. So
I
Draymond
can
was
see
always
that.
with all those guys doing all those things.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So he actually blames
that one too.
himself
I wonder if that's
on
like
Draymond's hitting people, I guess you can call it.
how people grew up.
Yeah, because he grew up in that Pistons locker room.
He doesn't know any different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
He was with the bad boy Pistons.
I still blame Silver. He should have gotten rid of him a long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again,
And he's probably going to keep playing just because it makes him money.
Probably. I mean, he just signed a $100 million contract.
Yeah,
for
something
4
big.
years, something ridiculous.
Yeah.
if you guys are willing to give us $100 million, you can have a sponsor or
I mean,
two.
I could be the new Draymond Green if you want me to.
Yeah, you,
Yeah.
you,
I
you
mean-
can. I'll let you smack me in the face if you give me $100 million.
$100 million looks okay.
So hit us up if you have $100 million you want to donate.
That's right.
And the Pistons again, 22-game losing streak. Yikes!
The last time they won a game was October 12th.
that was my
and-
birthday.
and-
That was like a week after
Yeah,
my birthday,
yeah.
like 2 months ago.
And
There's
they
been
won
2 big holidays
the two
since the last
games.
time the
The
Pistons
2 games
won.
they won, the 2
3.
straight games. The 2 games they won were 2 straight games against the Thunder, who are the second best team in the West right now. So they've beaten a really good team twice, but no one else, which is honestly sad.
They just got shelled last night too
Yeah.
by the Bucks second.
Hey, maybe-
140 put up twice back to back.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan's 23. 23 is the chime. The three-peat.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm sorry, they're just a bad team. It
Oh my
happens.
God, yeah.
But they're just,
I like their promotion.
they should give them all the ping pong balls next year in the draft. Just put all the ping pong balls in there.
Wingstop was like every time they win, you get 5 free wings. And like
There'll
I
be
saw that.
1 ball of like San Antonio, 1 of Washington, then 50 of Detroit.
And they probably still wouldn't get
Yeah.
the first pick.
the first overall pick, the Detroit Pistons. Yeah.
They probably pick a guy out of West Wyoming State.
And I think
Just
the Wingstop thing
mess
is
it up.
safe. They're not going to give out any wings.
Yeah,
anytime
Wingstop
soon.
isn't going bankrupt, so there's that. And then Giannis wanting the game ball.
Oh, that was so funny.
That was pretty funny.
I heard there was a big, almost brawl
Oh
in
yeah.
the back locker room.
The
for that.
Bucks. The Pacers coach said that a Bucks guy elbowed the Pacers GM in the ribs.
So explain this to the viewers at home.
So Giannis had a 64-point game, and the Pacers had
a triple-double, am I correct?
I don't remember, but and the Pacers had a rookie get his first ever point. So the Pacers wanted the ball to give to that guy, but Giannis was not having it. Giannis wanted the ball because no one on the Bucks has scored 64 points in a game. So of course Giannis wants that ball. Giannis should get the ball.
Okay.
So Giannis is running in there. People are trying to hold him back, but you're not going to hold back Giannis.
I got another insight on that one. I think, he had 64 points, but from what I saw, that was also Damian Lillard's 27th.
Actually, he
100
wanted to give it to Dame.
Yeah, because he passed Carver for
Yeah.
most points.
So who do you give the ball to? This rookie who is a kid who could potentially not make it out of the
But
first season.
That was also not his first point. People say it was, but he hit a free throw in the in-season tournament.
All right, but it was the same ball?
He didn't get the in-season tournament ball, so that was actually his third point. So
Well-
technically, that's not even his first point. They wanted the ball for a guy that didn't even technically get his first point.
I don't know.
I just think they just didn't want to give
Yeah.
him the ball. I
think-
think you're not going to.
So what do you, if you're the refs and you see this happening, what do you do? Who do you give it to?
Giannis.
All right, so you say Giannis.
Plain and simple.
Jason?
I give it to Giannis. I don't know how much that rookie cares about it that much. I mean, if you gave the football to every rookie that scores a touchdown, I'm sure they give it. But how many times do they throw it to a family member or somebody out there?
But obviously, I'm the big baseball fan. If I'm a pitcher and I throw my first pitch, I'm gonna want that ball, whether it's Barry Bonds' 702nd home run.
Right, but that wasn't even his first point.
Yeah.
Well,
but
that's the thing. People say it was, but it was not.
Yeah.
Did Wembley keep his first block? Did he chase the ball down?
That's true. Yeah. Again, it's how you view things. Maybe
but no Buck has ever scored 64 points.
What about if you did this?
Not even Kareem.
All right, listen to this. Well, different era, first of all. What about
I'm sure he has
stats.
Plenty of balls.
What about if the refs take it and they put it into the NBA Hall of Fame and say this ball was this guy's first point, this guy's 64 point.
It wasn't his first point.
But he may not even finish the season. He could turn an ankle and you'll never hear from him ever.
He's probably going to the G League next week.
So there's just a random ball in the NBA Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Give it to Giannis. Well, give it to Giannis who gives it to Dame.
I think you should just hand it to Damon. Just go past Giannis.
Yeah.
And just,
Giannis kind of started all the drama.
Yeah.
Giannis wanted the ball.
But I think he thought about it more than Lillard did. Because if Lillard cared that much, he would
come with him. But the funniest thing is the guy trying to hold back Giannis, which no one's going to do.
Yeah.
You're not going to hold back anybody over 7 foot.
And when Giannis got fouled in the paint, his brother was trying to go fight the people, but the coach said hold him back.
Yeah.
All right. Did we last week talk about the Lakers winning the in-season tournament? I believe so.
Yeah, we did.
All right, but Lakers won the in-season tournament. Anything else on NBA?
No.
All right, so we are moving on to our sponsor. Indulge in the creamy perfection of Jif peanut butter, a delightful blend of rich roasted peanuts that spread smoothly on your favorite snack. Fast style and delicious. Jif is the go-to choice for sandwiches, smoothies, and simply savoring by the spoonful.
That was a spoonful.
That was a spoonful, sorry. Made with high-quality natural ingredients, it's a wholesome source of protein and energy, whether you're creating family traditions or elevating your sandwich game. Jif peanut butter is the secret ingredient that transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary experiences. Upgrade your taste buds. Grab a jar of Jif at your nearest store and treat yourself to the unparalleled satisfaction of the peanut butter classic. Jif peanut butter.
Choosy moms, choose Jif.
Choosy moms, choose Jif.
That's right.
It's
classic.
So we have Jif peanut butter here. Christmas is coming up, and if
your family likes peanut butter, go get them some Jif.
Last minute Christmas gift.
It's on my Christmas
Jif
list.
to go.
Jif to go. Yeah, to goes for whether you're going to a sporting event or just
if they let you bring it in.
Yeah. You got to pocket the Jif.
Yeah.
And for April Fool's Day, if you're allergic to peanut butter, I mean, there's the perfect present. Boom.
If you want to give someone an EpiPen at the same time you're giving them
you get two gifts.
The EpiPen's for Christmas. The April Fool's is for...
that's a long con, though. That's quite the...
Just don't lose it.
Yeah. But I got this for Christmas. What am I going to do with
it? You'll see.
Yeah, you'll find out.
Just wait.
So Jif peanut butter, eat it. Get it at any store pretty much.
Thanks,
any
Jif.
Grocery store all across the country and internationally. All right. So after that, we have... You want to just go into... Let's go into... There's not a whole lot that happened in college football. A lot of bowl games happening.
Yeah.
I know who's not in a bowl game this year. Who? And I'm throwing shade at myself because I'm a big Gator fan.
The Gators. They stink.
Oh, come on now.
Well, we can't lie. That's tell the truth.
Once did the Cheez-It Bowl happen? That's the one that I'm always...
that Cheez-Its, they're good with Jif.
I don't think the Cheez-It Bowl happened. Cheez-It Bowl's like a big bowl. No big bowls happen.
Yeah.
That's a New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing that I'm not going to say surprised about is they're having the, semifinals game, the 1-4, the 2-3 seed on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Wasn't that earlier last year?
It was the day before.
Well, no, but I feel like the national championship game was on New Year's Eve.
No, that was...
Nope.
That was Ohio State shanking the kick exactly on midnight.
TSU, yep. Tier TCU.
That wasn't against TCU, it was against Georgia.
I know, but the other game.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
Georgia's trouncing of TCU.
But...
Practice squad.
You have to win 6 games to be in a bowl game. Do you think we could get a bowl game? HatTrick Sports bowl game?
Of course.
I think
Yeah.
so. If you guys are willing to give us $500,000, we will get a bowl game next season. So, sponsor us.
Start to GoFundMe.
The HatTrick Sports Bowl.
HatTrick Sports Bowl. Yeah, it could be. I don't care who's playing in it. It could be
We can start to GoFundMe. We could probably get some.
$5. What else happened in NCAA? Tyler Van Dyke to Wisconsin.
I feel like all FSU fans love Van Dyke because he was awful for Miami.
He was not good.
So, and it shows you how bad he was because Miami was like 25 to 30 kind of the whole season, a little bit like top 20. And then Van Dyke started going down, down, down. Now he's with Wisconsin, who will not be in the top 25 for a while.
Do you know who's better than Van Dyke?
Any QB?
Scott Van Slyke. Do you remember him? Dodger player.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Oh, my
Long time
God.
ago.
Dude.
Scott Van Slyke.
Probably at football, too, honestly.
Yeah, I'm sure he played a little football in his
Van
time.
Dyke was awful.
But other than that, we're going to have to wait a few weeks till actual games.
Yeah.
Next week is when all the real bowl games start, right?
Yeah, end of next week, I think.
Yeah, so pretty much all the 6-6 teams played.
Fresno State won.
Fresno State.
The 12 fumbles in the Miami-Ohio App State game.
Gosh.
It was nonstop.
It was the most since like 1977, or it was 1960 or 1977. I saw two different stats.
There was so many fumbles.
Oh, let me put that down.
If there was college football fantasy and you had any of those players, I guarantee you lost points because of a
Okay.
fumble.
Like 3 guys with negative points.
Yeah. But he got 100 yards, but 10 fumbles.
Yeah.
All right.
Should
Again.
invest in Stickum for everybody, not just receivers.
All right. So not much in college football.
No.
NFL though, there was quite a few things that happened.
Yeah.
Number one, let's talk about, again, it's been a week. Let's talk about the Patrick Mahomes Kermit cry.
Oof.
We're going to call it the Kermit cry.
Guys, yeah, that was not an offside, so you guys should not have called
No.
that.
Notice how none of them said it wasn't offsides.
Yeah.
They all said you can't call it offsides.
Yeah, but the play was happening beforehand, so it's like it had no affection towards the game whatsoever.
Yeah, it did. He got an inch further. He got an
If that
inch.
wasn't like a pretty decent,
Play.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
So here's what my thoughts are on
a
this.
toe is
The
a
thing
toe.
is, that's not on the refs. That's on Tony for not looking at the sideline.
So it shows him looking
Yeah.
when he goes. It shows him checking, but
I-
I think the ref was doing this.
I
don't think he
played
was looking.
middle school flag football, whatever. At every level, from middle school flag football to high school tackle football to college NFL, all these levels, the ref will always tell you like, hey, back up a step, hey, go forward a step, whatever. And if you don't do that, he'll call the offsides. And obviously, he didn't look that way. But the flag was thrown before the play was called, so they're not just going to pick up the flag like, oh, hey, they scored a touchdown, they deserve this play, so we're going to pick up that flag. Because then the other team's just going to be like, hey, what the heck? Like, that was a flag. You can't
It
pick
was
up that call.
offsides on Kadarius Tony.
They
But
called
that play was just too cool. We cannot call that.
They called a pretty insane offsides last night in the Denver game. The
Oh.
center's head was over the ball, or not? No, the ball was in front of the center,
Yeah.
and they still called it offsides. Isn't the ball?
Yeah,
really
that reminds me of
the line
something on a
scrimmage?
punt play against the Patriots. That reminds me. Also, I'm got to be lost because we get draft picks.
So, yeah, not Mike and the Colts. The Steelers and the Colts played each other, and Mike was cheering for them to lose, I heard.
Yes, I was. I want draft picks. I've said it for weeks. I want them to lose out and get draft picks. Trade up if we need to, but we don't trade up that much if we lose out. And I hate Mitch Trubisky, so if he throws 5 picks, I'll be happy. And Mike Tomlin said there will be a change. He didn't say in what, but he said we will not keep doing the same thing over and over. We will make a change. I don't know if that's not giving Najee the ball. I don't know if it's starting Mason Rudolph, because Mason Rudolph came in the game for 3 pass attempts. But
How much do you
I mean,
think?
they gave Harris the ball a lot last night, but he just
Yeah.
didn't do anything with it.
yeah, like 12 carries for 10 yards, and Warren with like 10 carries
I
for
think at halftime,
50
Trubisky was 8 for 15.
with like 5 picks.
No, I think he threw 1 pick.
And a few should have been picks.
Yeah,
He
should
almost
have been.
threw 3 in the first quarter against the Patriots, and 1 got dropped against the Colts. I don't know how he's so good at throwing it to the Colts and the defense, but the defense aren't good at catching it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Bill Belichick and the Patriots parting ways after the season?
I said it from the beginning. He's getting fired. He's leaving.
Jason?
I think it's it's overdue. He should have stepped away probably a while ago. It's unfortunate that they 3-2
Yeah.
3 and
What are the Patriots?
12.
I'll also
And it's really sad for him to go out like the way that the season's going.
notice how big of a difference it is coaching. That's a 4-game difference. In the playoffs, not eliminated from the playoffs. That's a big difference. That's only because of coaching, in my opinion.
I've been making this joke with Micah for the last week, like, oh, I didn't lose just because I was bad. I was just too good to win.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been making that joke a lot the last week.
That joke actually doesn't make sense to me, though.
I'm not bad. I was just too good to win.
No, he wins. That's the problem, is he wins.
Not enough.
Good. Yeah, keep losing. Lose. I want him to lose, and he doesn't lose, and it's annoying.
How much do you think Mahomes and Reed and Andy Reid were fined for talking about the refs in that offside call last week?
I know how much it was.
I know how much it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
you both do.
$150.
Yeah, $100,000 for Reed, $50,000 for Mahomes.
I think Mahomes should pay Reed's. He's got enough money.
Yeah. He just had to back Mahomes up, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's like the average household salary, like 1.5 household salary in America or something like that.
But why did they go after Reed so much? Because
Reed
they had to
didn't-
hold Mahomes back.
Yeah.
Like he was
And-
way aggressive, and Reed can barely move himself. So I don't think he's really gonna go.
Reed was in the
after a
back
ref.
eating cheeseburgers.
Yeah. He's like, give me some of those nuggies.
I understand like Reed's part like is pretty much in charge of Mahomes on the field, but again, at least make it 75-75 or again flip the fines because Reed. I don't think Reed makes as much money as Mahomes. There's no way he does. But he's getting fined doubles for something that
He
was
makes $500 million.
Mahomes was yelling at the refs, talking about it post game
Press,
to
yeah.
Josh Allen, and he got less than Andy Reid, who talked about it once.
And Reed has to talk about it. I mean,
He has to back up. You have to back up your play. You're not gonna say, "Oh no, Mahomes was stupid for doing that." Yeah.
Panthers tickets, Panthers versus Falcons. Get them today.
right.
You guys talk about this while I do some math here.
So the Panthers and Falcons, you can buy a ticket for 45 cents.
45 cents.
I thought it was a joke. I thought someone made it up, whatever. And
Yeah.
then I saw like a day later, it was not a joke.
You always see those memes where you can pay $50 and stand on the sideline
Yeah.
and call 2 plays.
Yeah.
This is that version of it.
Yeah.
45 cents to go what? But nobody goes to Panthers games.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think
It would take-
players don't want to be there.
Yeah,
They-
it costs a lot more to actually enjoy yourself.
could you imagine if CMC still played for the Panthers?
That
would be-
it might be 47 cents.
Yeah, that's true.
So guess how many? So I just did the math. The Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes fines combined is $150,000. Guess how many Falcons Panthers tickets they can buy with that fine?
The stadium. All of them.
330,000, something like that.
Yeah, way to look at that. So 333,000 or yeah, 333,333 tickets.
It's like 3 games. Panther Stadium doesn't hold but what,
and they just fined them.
60,000 people maybe.
That's at that one seat, obviously.
They can't.
And
be
I think they're top row. I don't
Yeah,
think
it is.
you're down in the bowl
No,
for
no,
45
no. It's
cents.
definitely like the top row.
It's top row.
Yeah.
So you'll see today a halo of like 20,000 people and then a bunch of empty
I paid
buckets in the
45
bottom.
cents. Just a sign that said I paid 45
They're going to
cents.
pay for that, and
20
then
bucks
they're
for-
going to wait till like mid first and then go down. And because those will all be empty,
Yeah.
but the 45 cents will all be gone.
for $20 you could buy 40 tickets. At, I don't even think you could pay me to go to that. You could probably pay me to go.
Could
to
you
that.
imagine if they still scalp tickets with money? Some kid walking around with a bag of change, just shaking it around.
45 cents for a game. I'll go to an NFL game.
He's got the old like game clickers down
Oh.
on the belt. How many you want? Okay, 1, 2.
the
there you
change.
And then the Cowboys want more international games.
go. Yep.
They-
with an asterisk.
I mean, they should. They
do you mean
should
with
get
an asterisk?
games.
Well, Jerry has said that he will play international games, but he doesn't want to give up a home game. He'll do it.
So
if
you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't
do it.
demand international games and not want to give up a home game.
He draws more money home games than I'd say at least 6 teams do at their home games. I mean, that's what the game is.
Why does he care? The only reason why I would care is because the players aren't as home.
He's
But if
not
it-
worth $8 billion franchise for
exactly.
nothing.
Like if it's for the money thing, I think he's in the wrong by a lot. But if it's for his players, like, and they want to win,
He wants to eat Brazilian food. He wants to get fat in
I
Brazil.
mean, if you want to talk about money, we'll go back to the top. You know, the Dodgers are going to have to like triple, quadruple their prices. Nobody's going to be able to afford to go to Dodger games this year.
Dodger dogs are $45 now.
They're going to give out, credit application. It's because they're going to have to remortgage homes just to go see a Wednesday night game against,
The A's.
yeah, the A's, who are going to be Vegas sometime soon.
Yeah, we talked about that in past podcasts.
But sorry, I mean,
No,
I think that he has the right to say he doesn't want to give up a home game to go play in Mexico City.
But you can't also demand that you want it.
No, I mean, I don't think he's demanding. I think he's just saying that he'll do it if it's an away game.
For $20, you can have that many people at a. There was less people. Sorry.
Yeah,
It showed like
all those people are going to the Panthers game afterwards.
Yeah.
that Dart game costed more.
Yeah,
Sorry, just dropped my notebook. Do you guys want to move into NFL pick'ems?
Yeah.
sure.
Let's do that. So we got Jason, Isaiah, and Micah. So I won last week. So Mike and I are both tied at like 5, 4, and 3, I believe.
Yeah.
We have it on a spreadsheet, but I don't have it on me right now. And then the guest still hasn't won yet, which is
There's
Jason.
that one time I know.
everybody's been saying that. We're just
We'll probably put your name up there.
yeah. We'll get a plaque for you.
There
or
you go.
something.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hall of Fame.
HatTrick Hall of Fame members.
First inductee.
It's kind of like when the Manning brothers have the head that they put on the thing for calling the first score.
Yeah. Mahomes is all the way on top because he predicted it.
Next to Rihanna or Arnold Schwarzenegger, whoever who's been on that show.
Before we go into that, let's talk about the Raiders-Chargers game. The Chargers head coach and GM
Antonio Pierce.
completely fired, gone, as deserved. The head coach, I don't remember, a few weeks ago, got mad at a reporter for saying, like, I will call the defense, and then
He's like,
obviously,
I believe in myself.
I will call all the defenses, and we will lose 63.
He claims himself as a defensive coach and then gives up 63. So.
If you're quiet, you can probably still hear the Raiders scoring right now.
Yeah. Field goal. Touchdown.
So, yeah.
Got absolutely nobody's getting touchdowns.
How many punts were there that game for the Raiders?
Not many.
Yeah.
I think they scored on every possession, including the two Chargers possessions.
Yeah.
All right. We're not going to do any of the Saturday or Sunday games. The Friday or the Thursday or
The
Saturday games.
There you go.
But
I'll take the Raiders.
We'll do all the Sunday and Monday night games. Giants Saints, Jason.
I'm going to take Saints.
Micah.
Give me the Italian legend. Give me Tommy DeVito.
Tommy DeVito and his agent. I'm going to go Saints. Bears Browns, Micah.
Browns.
The Browns.
Dog pound.
You're going dog pound,
Dog pound.
and I will go with the L's. The Browns.
What is a Brown?
What is a Brown? Sure, coming soon. Falcons Panthers, Micah.
Well, I'll watch the Falcons win for 45 cents if I wanted to.
Oh, yeah, all day long.
Jason.
Taking the Dirty Birds.
The Falcons, and I'm also going Falcons. Should we put 45 cents on it?
Easy. Right now.
No.
One Panthers ticket?
A family pack of Panthers tickets.
Joke. That was a joke.
$1.50.
But Bucks Packers.
Give me the Bucks. They've been playing well.
Jason.
Bucks. I'll go. Where is that game?
It's in
Green Bay.
It's in Green Bay. I'll take the Chiefs.
The cheese.
Oh, the Chiefs. I thought you said the Chiefs.
No, Chiefs. I'll take Green Bay.
Packers, and I'm going to go Bucks. Jets Dolphins. Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be cleared in the next
week.
Next
He's
week.
not, they're
But
not going to let him play.
he's going to be cleared,
They're
but
not going to let him play.
they have until they have a few weeks to activate him to the roster.
If they let him play, I think they're the dumbest team in the league.
All right, so Jets Dolphins. Micah.
This is my upset of the week. I got Jets. I got Jets. Zach Wilson's been playing somewhat good.
Jason.
I will not take that, and I will go Fins.
And Finn's up all the way.
I hope Achane gets 10 touchdowns and Tyreek Hill gets 10 touchdowns.
I need Achane to get
but-
touchdowns.
Yeah.
I need 10 touchdowns from Achane.
Chiefs Patriots. Micah.
Oh,
Chiefs.
side note, I heard Mostert's going for a record this week.
For what?
I want to say, I don't know. I just saw it come across the bottom of the screen, but there's some sort of record that he's going to get
For
this
what?
week
Who?
touchdowns.
Most of it.
Mostert.
Jason, you're picking Chiefs?
Chiefs, but I think this game's going to be closer than what people think. It's
It is in New England.
It's Foxborough, so
With a manager that has nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Yep, why not?
With Mahomes, who's mad.
Zeke Elliott's going to turn into 2018 Zeke Elliott.
I hope
Alright.
every single play, Mahomes tells Tony, "Stay on side. Stay
Yeah.
on side."
Texans, Titans, Micah.
Titans. No CJ Stroud. Give me
Oof.
Titans.
Jason?
I'll go Texas.
Texans. Ooh, Case Keenum.
I'm
Yep.
also going Texans.
Ooh.
49ers, Cardinals.
They're doing throwback uniforms for that game.
Yeah.
The old Oilers.
Big old
coming
punch in the
back.
face.
Yeah.
Jason, 49ers, Cardinals.
49ers.
Micah?
Give me the 49ers.
I'm also going 49ers. Commanders, Rams.
Give me the Rams.
Jason?
I'll go. My upset is the Commanders.
Ooh, I'm going Rams.
Commander skins.
Cowboys, Bills. Micah?
Give me the Cowboys.
Okay.
I think we don't know what he's gonna pick. But
Jason?
I'll go boys.
I'm going Bills.
Oof.
why? 'Cause they're gonna win the Super Bowl.
They have a shot at winning their division this year.
It's gonna be
I
cold.
mean,
It's gonna be cold.
I think the Dolphins lose out, but even if they do, like, it's not
The Cowboys
big
have
chance.
played inside in like 22 days. They haven't played an outside game in
Wow.
almost a month. So this is going to be a bit of a struggle.
Well, the kicker hasn't missed.
No.
Ravens, Jags. Micah?
So, give me the Ravens.
Jason?
Ravens.
I'm also going Ravens. Trevor Lawrence should be 100% this week.
Yeah.
And then the Battle of the Birds, Monday Night Football, Eagles, Seahawks. Jason?
He doesn't want to say it.
I was
but
tossing this back and forth. I'm actually going to go. I'm going to go Seattle. Close.
Holy.
He's a Cowboys fan. He's not legally allowed to say Eagles.
Yeah.
All right, Micah?
Eagles, and say, please don't be stupid.
I'm going Eagles.
This is gonna get my name on a plaque with that pick right there.
If that pick gets your
hope
name
you
on a
win.
plaque.
I hope you win. All right, so
What will be added on that plaque
It'll
is
say-
Seahawks beat Eagles.
That's right.
so
For that pick,
Micah, you have Giants, Browns, Falcons, Bucks, Jets, Chiefs, Titans, 49ers, Rams, Cowboys, Ravens, Eagles. Jason, you have the Saints, Browns, Falcons, Packers, Dolphins, Chiefs, Texans, 49ers, Commanders, Cowboys, Ravens, Seahawks.
sounds good.
I have the Saints, Browns, Falcons, Bucks, Dolphins, Chiefs, Texans, 49ers, Rams, Bills, Ravens, Eagles. So hopefully you win.
I hope so.
And then
Someone has to bring the guest picker to the.
Yeah.
Do I need to do like a gearhead, like Corso does?
Get close. You got a Seahawk helmet?
Yeah.
oh, I do have a little Seahawk helmet. Is that all you guys needed to talk about before we go into this segment?
Yep, the best
I think
segment.
so.
All right. We're on to Hall of Fame. Yay or nay? That seemed louder
I always
than
think
usual.
it's the A button, but it's always the B button.
Yeah, we have different buttons for different sound effects. So, in honor of Jason being here, we are going to do Dak Prescott. Last minute pick as usual. We got to get better at picking these earlier. And we are doing if he retires today.
Today.
All right, so he's played a total of 110 games. Let's make this a little bigger.
How many seasons has he played?
He has played since 2016.
Okay, so 7 seasons.
He is a two-time Pro Bowler.
4,000 yards.
26.
28.
What?
How many yards? Total yards. 28,000.
Yeah, 1 second. So two-time Pro Bowler, 2016. What is that? Rookie of the Year. 2021 Nickelodeon Valuable Player.
That means that's a lot of pull right there.
And
Yeah,
then
that-
Walter Payton Manning Award in 2022.
Yeah, that.
Um,
Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Man of the year.
Yeah. Let's go to, I think, just here. Total of 28,000 yards.
If you just go down, you can see all of his stats. Up. There you go. I think
The
that's
game
what
logs.
it is. Is that game?
Yeah, this is just 2023.
Alright.
Yeah, so there you go. What do you want to look at? We have rushing, receiving, we have passing. The overall completion percentage is 66 in his career. Again, 28,000 yards, almost 200 touchdowns. Is that interceptions? Yeah, interception. 71 interceptions
71
thrown.
picks. He struggled the past few years.
Yeah.
Other than this year.
And then
He said he wouldn't throw 10 picks, and he's probably not, actually.
over 2,000 fantasy points, which is Good for me.
Oh well.
It's good for the pocket.
And then passing. So he never really led the league in anything. He led the league in touchdowns this year. That can't be right.
And, I mean,
I believe so.
He's the leader for MVP.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess he did. He has the most touchdowns so far this season. I don't even know what that stat is. Net yards gained per pass attempts.
Oh.
In 2020, he had 7.72.
Right.
Let's go to rushing. Yeah, nothing really big for rushing. Doesn't look like.
He was more of a mobile quarterback.
Yeah, 2018 he had the most fumbles.
That's because you probably got sacked a lot.
Yeah,
and
probably.
2021.
And what year was that?
2018 and 2021, 12 and 14.
That was their
Yeah.
bad year.
So yeah, I mean nothing out of the extraordinary, but if you retired today,
I think Dak's problem is he needs to finish. He needs to win MVP. He needs to go further than the second round playoffs. I think for him, there are certain players that don't need to win.
hey, this is our year.
Okay.
No, sound familiar?
Yeah. Well, that's something I say every year.
Yeah, we know.
Some players don't need those accolades. I mean, Dan Marino's got millions of yards, and he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
No rings to count for. So, but for a player like Dak, I think that he needs to complete. And unfortunately, I think for him it is winning a Super Bowl. He just needs to keep it going.
All right. Do you truly think, and don't be like the average Cowboys fan, do you think this year they have a shot?
Yes.
Okay. So that
It's
proves that he
something different this year.
No, that
Even my friend Stephen A. says that there's something different this year.
Yeah.
Because he's the biggest Cowboy hater of them all.
Oh, yes.
You can't deny
Yes,
that.
yes.
But he even says that there's something different about this team than there has been in the past.
So that was the test. You
With
are
no Trayvon.
You are a real Cowboys fan. I'm proud of you.
I am
With no Trayvon, too.
That's right.
Micah, Hall of Fame, or kind of explain yourself before you say yay or nay.
He has had better stats in his 7 years of playing than Dan Marino had his first 7 years, than Drew Brees had in his first 7 years, and Tom Brady had in his first 7 seasons. So I don't think it's even if he does better than all of them in his first 7 seasons, then yes, it's a yes.
But do you think he has 13 more seasons to go?
I don't think he needs 13 more seasons.
Okay.
It's a yay.
I think he's got 30. I think he's got.
He could probably
Easy.
get it.
I think he has like 8 to
I mean,
10.
that's-
Maybe 6 to 10.
They actually have a good offensive line now. I mean, they got Zach Martin and Tyron Smith.
He's getting up there. How old is he? He was
Not even 30. He's like 27.
Yeah.
he was born in 93, so he's 30. He's 30
He's
right
30.
now.
Yeah.
Do you think that's old?
No.
Okay.
I think he has
Because
5
you said
more
yes, I was going to mention that Shohei's 29.
Yeah. Well, different sports. But anyway,
But he plays both sides.
Yeah.
So it's like double the.
and not to, I know I'm going to get backlash for this. Japanese players often have healthier bodies and like better medicines and recoveries than Americans.
I mean, they still throw the same ball, use the same muscles.
Yeah.
I understand.
And the same joints.
Yep.
They get.
I mean, they live in
get
the
Tommy
same
John.
country now.
All right. Hall of Fame year, nay, Dak Prescott, Micah.
Yay.
Jason?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go with nay.
Nay.
It can't be unanimous.
It could be, but you
Just
don't want it to be.
Just the
Yeah.
the-
And I truly don't think he has enough. I think he needs an MVP or a Super Bowl. But yeah, so it's a yay. It was voted yay. So eventually NFL and MLB and the NBA will have a single vote, and we'll do this and
Okay.
we'll vote.
Okay.
So for any player. So
Well, as soon as they call us to
Yeah.
give him his gold jacket,
yeah, we'll be there.
we'll definitely.
So is that it for you guys?
That's it.
That's
All right.
it.
Thank you guys for watching the 25th episode of the HatTrick Sports Podcast. Make sure to check us out on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for all of our short form content. You can listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts, including YouTube. And check out shophattricksports.com for comfortable apparel. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys.